Hey everyone, or should I say happy Halloween. Since Halloween falls on a Saturday this year, you guys are getting an extra spooky video that's uploaded actually on Halloween day, so it's pretty exciting. Welcome back to our fifth and final Spooktober Halloween themed video. It's gonna get like real spooky in here. We're gonna get like transformed, and you guys have already read the title, so today I'm going to be trying to turn into Frankenstein. So actually, I just found out recently that Frankenstein was the name of the doctor who turned the guy into the monster, and he was never given a name. So Frankenstein is the name of the doctor. So I won't be turning into the doctor, but I'll be turning into Frankenstein's creation. So I'm going to be turning into Frankenstein's creation today. So yeah. Okay, roll the intro. Hi sisters! I don't know, it's full salad. That's so cool. This video is going to be an absolute mess, so come join the ride. I don't have a plan, so that's like my first problem, and like I don't have like really good supplies. It's 11 p.m. I always do these kind of things really late at night, so no stores are open, okay? There's no going back and getting something if I forgot it. Whatever I have is what we're gonna work with, which is not a lot. They had this Frankenstein forehead extension thing that I was going to buy, but it was $40 for a forehead. I have a forehead. My forehead's pretty big. I'm confident in how huge my forehead is for once it's gonna come through. I don't think I need more. I don't think we need to put more on top of it, okay? I bought this head, okay? So what I was going to do was like cut his forehead out and put it on top of mine, like make it more. The only problem that I have with it though is that this is a different texture than my skin, so it's gonna look stupid. Like it's gonna look dumb. It's all good. We don't need him. I'm sorry, he's just gonna be here. I'll have him staring at me the entire time, judging me. I don't have a plan, so we're just gonna like, I kind of have like a video that I watched that I'm gonna like base my shit off of, but like, I don't know anything about anything. I'm just gonna slap this shit on and like hopefully it looks good. Okay, so here's my thing. If by the end of this video my makeup ends up looking really good, we're gonna call this a very serious video where I'm actually trying, okay? And then if it ends up turning out being like really ugly and bad, then we're gonna say that this was all like a joke, like I wasn't being serious, okay? So I went ahead and I poured myself this spooky wine so that way like if it turns out awful I can be like, oh, I was drunk, so like that wasn't really me trying. Let's just see how this goes. I don't have high hopes for it, and neither should you. First things first is I'm gonna become a lunch lady real quick. We're off to a great start because I feel like I said, my forehead is huge. And then later I'm going to cut this wig up and put it on, but this is going to be the very last step that I do. The very first step that I wanted to do was glue my eyebrows down because like he doesn't have any for some reason, and I watched a lot of tutorials on how to like do that because I've seen people do it and everyone uses a glue stick. I don't have a glue stick. I looked everywhere. I really don't have one. All I could find was this glue, which I feel like this is the same concept. Just like don't use this much, right? Okay, so I have some glue on this marker. Guys, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, go ahead and prime my face using an e.l.f. primer. Okay, that one is empty. We're gonna be using this Ulta Beauty face primer. Is this with your hands? Oh, it smells really good. Oh my god, it smells like sunscreen. Okay. Yep, don't know what I'm doing still. What I'm going to do now is do this fun liquid latex thing on my forehead. This is going to be kind of like this like stapled together like scar on my forehead. They gave me this fun little sponge, which is not... Okay, I don't want to use the sponge. I hate the sponge. I'm not using the sponge. Fuck the sponge. Okay, I'm gonna use the sponge. Okay, no, see? I'm gonna go ahead and use this pencil. Ah, much better. Much better. Oh my god, it smells like fish. Like they made this out of fish. I'm convinced one of the main ingredients to this is fish. this is not a thick enough layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another round of toilet paper and another round of latex, and I will come back and get you guys when I'm done with that. Okay, so I have the forehead thing like drying right now, and I'll do that later after I like get it all green. But before that, I bought these like, what do they call them? Bolts. I bought these like these Frankenstein like bolt things that you put in your neck. I don't know how I'm supposed to get it to stick though, so I guess I'm gonna go back to using this glue. I'm gonna put it there like with glue, and then I'm gonna do like latex around it. That way it'll stay, like it'll blend with my skin or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna put glue everywhere. I'm not really good at like thinking out things. I'd rather just do it. So this isn't the most effective way, and don't do this at home if you're doing this. Oh look, I think it's working. So now while that's there, I'm gonna put the liquid latex on top of it. So, oh. I got some on my shirt, no. Okay, I know it looks awful. Trust the process. I don't know what the process is, but trust it, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after, okay? Alright, do I look like Frankenstein now? I got this green face paint, but I feel like it's just a little too green. Like it's gonna look like the Wicked Witch of the West, so I got this black to like make it a little bit darker. So I'm gonna start with the black one, like a really light coat. So this is like basically just to like darken my skin a little bit more. We don't want like a lot of black, so I'm really gonna spread like this little amount like throughout the entire face. That way it like makes it look darker. How do I look? Okay, I think I'm actually a little too dark. I could have just mixed the black and the green together and then used that. I'm kind of stupid. Now, before I get canceled for anything, I'm gonna quickly put on this green. So yeah, no, that's like a bright like witch green, and we don't want that. This is looking terrible. I think I'm too dark. I'm gonna do a white base and then put green over that, because this is not it. I'm gonna take all of this off. I'm gonna put white as the base, then put green on top of that, and hopefully that's like a lighter green. I will let you know when all of this is better, okay? Okay, I am fully aware it doesn't look great. I look creepy for sure. So we have this whole section right here where paint just wasn't sticking. For some reason, like paint just wasn't, it was just my skin. Like paint wasn't going on it. So it looks very patchy because I just had to like throw it on there. And I don't want to like rub it because it just kept coming off. So that's how it's gonna look for now. And I'm gonna try and like do it later. But if it doesn't work, then that's that. Okay, I'm gonna like, I promise, no I don't promise, I'm gonna really try to like pull this together, okay? But before we move on to anything else, I'm gonna start doing the forehead stitching thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut here. Okay, so now we have a slit here. Bro, this sucks so bad. Like, what the is on my face right now? I look like a sea creature. Okay, I'm gonna be going in with a Morphe E22 brush, and I'm gonna dip into, no idea what palette this is, and just get some of this red one right here. Whatever, f it. This whole thing is turning out awful. Now we're gonna use some fake blood. Okay, this looks ridiculous, and I've had it with this entire concept because it's just not looking good. I'm so over this. I'm so over this. Now we're gonna go ahead and put some staples in my head. Why? I don't know, because that's just the Halloween spirit, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on this entire thing of staples onto my thing, and then I'll come back and get you guys because it's gonna be a lot of work. I give up. So I just put these staples in and they're just not staying, and it was a lot harder than I was anticipating. I may have overestimated it here. These staples will not stay in. Everything looks awful. Everything looks so bad. I think we're gonna have a huge roast session on how awful everything looks. The paint just will not stay here. Don't know why. Won't stay here. Won't stay in that whole area. I was gonna go back and like paint over these like little spots, but why does it even matter? The rest looks awful. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up the wig and we're gonna put the hair on, and then that's gonna be it. And there's no saving this. I was gonna do like some details. No point. It looks awful. We're gonna put the hair on. You know what? The video. It's over. It's canceled. The staples won't stay in. I bought an entire $7 wig for this little patch. I've had it. I feel... Okay. Well, those were sealed on there very well. So yeah, I am supposed to be the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so I'm a swamp monster, and that's what I am for Halloween. I want to go take a shower, so I'll be back. I'll be back when I'm refreshened, okay? Trick or treat, you guys got tricked. Did you actually think that I was gonna turn into Frankenstein? You guys fell for it, so... I didn't try my hardest because I didn't like do any like extensive research or like watch a tutorial while doing it. I kind of was just like, you know what? I know how to do this. I know how to turn into Frankenstein based on my experience doing something like that. Now looking back, I probably should have followed a tutorial. I blame myself because I should have done the forehead. That's what would have saved this. I thought I could. I couldn't. Okay, what a great way to end Halloween, right? Usually when I do things like out of like my experience, I usually just like go into it very blind and then I end up being like really good at it somehow, and it's like really weird and I impress myself every time. This was not one of those situations. Not a good time. Don't recommend it. Good thing this was not my actual Halloween costume though. I was doing it just for this video and it failed miserably. So good thing I have something else planned for Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Okay, well, unfortunately this is our last video for spooky season, but do not worry, there will always be next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. I cannot wait to continue doing these videos because Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and I had so much fun this year, and I just can't wait to like see what else I can come up with next year, but this was a lot of fun. Make sure to comment down below a suggestion for a transformation to do next year because this was not it, Chief. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button because I make new videos every Saturday, which means that you get a new video every single Saturday. Also hit that post notification bell, that way you get a notification every time that video goes up on Saturday. Also share this video to anyone who likes Frankenstein's creation, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. So we're off to a great start.